the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And with all of Curry's talents, one of the great shooters of all time, maybe the greatest. Kenny, where does he stand among all-time great players, period?
Wow, all-time players. Now, that's
all-time great players, period.
Well, he's starting to get in the discussion because of the multiple MVP things and the championships. Because the greatest players in the world, not only have they won awards, but they've won multiple championships. So he's moving into that category right now.
To add on to what Kenny is saying, it's about something you can hear and something you can wear.
What's that?
Rings, baby.
Ooh.
Rings.
You can hear them.
2 rings won't get it. 3, maybe. 4, 5, woo, 6.
Okay.
I just can't add anything to that.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Steph Curry is the 2-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Well, Steve, for Christmas, NBA players feel it is a special honor to play a regular season game on this marquee day.
Yeah, it is. And a lot of fans used to ask me, you played on Christmas, how was it? But you look at it like you said, it's an honor. One, it means your team is pretty good. And you're getting a chance to play on that day where everybody, all eyes are on you for Christmas. Special holiday, and a lot of times you have your family with you. You get a chance to celebrate at home or on the road. But I love playing on Christmas Day.
All eyes are on you, boy. There's nothing to hide on that day, am I right?
Not at all. And that's what some people say, that's the day the NBA starts.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Julius Randle is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Curry kicks to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Over George. Durant, no good. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Thompson against LaVine. Laverne with the steal. It's Durant with the drive.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. George has got 5 points so far.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Levine. Just 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Tries again. George passes to Murray. Back to George for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know, when everyone's working together, taking care of their roles, it just makes the game easier.
You know what? We got to see what this offense is capable of. When they get into a rhythm, man, watch out.
Shots good by Laverne.
What a find by Steph. Coming off the pick and roll, he does a great job of staying under control.
To the middle, in low, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got his first points in this one.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. That one wide left. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Memphis.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They did a phenomenal job putting that game out of reach. They really know how to put teams away.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George against Durant. Drummond finds Randall. Count that one. Randall's got his second bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Green passes to Laverne. Outside Durant, there's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got 5 points so far.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch-and-shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
Murray dishes to George. To the paint, it's stolen by Green. Down low. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right, as usual.
Outside, George. Feeds to Drummond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. You know, it's so rare to see a player who really struggles at the free throw line dramatically improve their free throw percentage. But that's exactly what Andre Drummond did last season, taking it from the 30s, how about up into the 60s.
Curry kicks to Durant. No good with the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for George.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Andre Drummond seeking out contact because he's okay at the free throw line now.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And Andre Drummond, an incredible combination of size and athleticism. Steve, any players that he reminds you of?
You know, a young Dwight Howard. He's also been compared to a more athletic Moses Malone. Drummond's rebounding numbers back that up.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors, but you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
Durant, no good.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Inside, Green nails the baby hook. Green's got his first basket of the night.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
For three, Murray. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look at Golden State, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out the Lakers, 9.5 games behind.
And well, for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Green deciding where to go with it. Lobbed up there for Durant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautifully orchestrated play. You put Durant at the finishing end of anything, it's probably a good idea.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Kevin Durant. Right around 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
JaVale McGee's checked in for LeVert.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Curry can't get it to go.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Passes to Thompson. Got a hand on it. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. From deep three-point range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Curry finds McGee. A floater and the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 7.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Durant against George. Pass to Adebayo. 7-foot shot. McGee with the block. But they get it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Warriors with some changes. Jordan Bell's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Trey Lyles checked in for Randall. Bell against Lyles. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And the pass to George. George double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Warriors with possession here. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Curry passes to McGee. Iguodala against George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Livingston, and no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. George looking around. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Murray against Curry. From deep, George. Murray kicks to George. Jacks up a three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McGee finds Livingston. Shoots over Brogdon. Livingston no luck. The Lakers in the lead. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Iguodala against George. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Curry against Murray. Here's Bell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's George for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Bell passes to Curry. He dishes it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Murray dishes to George. To the paint. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
To the middle. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And welcome back as we continue our Christmas Day matchup. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
JaVale McGee is out there with Bell. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Livingston. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
Curry way outside. Warriors the rebound. McGee's shot is off.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors trail by 7. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Here's Murray. Here's Lyles. That shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Livingston. Defense is right there. Shoots over Brogdon. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Livingston.
Shaun Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range. Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look, and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lyles got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George against Iguodala. From deep 3-point range, and Paul George good for the 3. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Down low. Curry looking it over. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Murray kicks to Brogdon. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
The Warriors have 3 elite scorers, but in the half court, Steph Curry is the key. It all starts with his ability to break down the D, get into the lane, and create for his teammates.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Laverne, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Curry. Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Dean comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Steve, you think about Curry inside. How about his finishing? I mean, just amazing.
A shot maker, not just a shooter. Whether it's pull-ups, floaters, English off the glass, he's high efficiency without being a high flyer.
And Drummond kicks to Lyles. Murray outside. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Durant finds Livingston. Back to Durant. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Murray. And Laverne throws it down.
Shaun Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Thompson against Levine. Murray outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there. This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant kicks to Livingston. Back to Durant. Baseline J on the way. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Durant with it, now guarded by Murray. Durant, the pass to Laverne. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Laverne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it. Is this a new development, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think because of social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it gets spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
It's a good observation. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Julius Randle's checked in for Muscala. The Lakers trail. Murray with it. 5 points in the game. Dishes it to Randle. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way in. Randle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Murray against Green. Inside, it's stolen by Livingston. Thompson, left side. Lobbed up there for Durant. Now here's Murray. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And Randle throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt, that could be a gigantic swing in momentum, given how that sequence developed.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Look at that.
Nice. When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Murray surveying the D. Levine for 3. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. That free throw good from Randle. Steph Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Second free throw, no good.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now Levine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Here's Curry. Pass to Laverne. Back to Curry. Durant against Lyles. Durant finds Thompson. Over Levine. It's deflected. And here is Drummond. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Murray against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Warriors trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Andre Drummond. Paul George comes in for Trey Lyles. And Brogdon subbed in for Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Klay Thompson. His last 10 games, averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Randall kicks to Levine. On the wing, George, defended by Durant, and George is good for 3. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
And Smitty Thompson not easily distracted when he's shooting.
Well, growing up, he used to shoot all day in the rain. His dad played for the Blazers. Whatever his surroundings, he finds that calm in the storm.
To the inside, here's Randall. Great D that time from Curry.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what. That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
Nailed from three-point land.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Brogdon finds Levine. Now, here is George. From deep. Rebounded by McGee. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for George. 7th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Brogdon the pass to Randall. Over Curry. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 13 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Green kicks to Curry. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Warriors trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes to Thompson. Over Levine, and Thompson gets it to go. He has 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
And quarter's almost over. You don't want to give the ball back here.
Gotta be smart about it. Even if you miss, you want to leave no time on the clock.
Outside, George. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Please, a hand at home. Clapping for yourselves. Paul George taking care of business in this one. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Jamal Murray is out there with Levine. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Randall in at the 4 spot. Here's Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And from everything you hear, Levine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the basketball universe. Game 7, Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
Really? After all these years?
Yes. And he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Murray kicks to Levine. Lets it go, and he hits the jump shot. Levine's got his third basket of the night right there.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Down low, here's Curry. Here's Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Curry against Murray. Kicks it to George. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Murray dishes to Levine. Pocket 6. In the corner, George with it. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Laverne. He brings it up for Golden State. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Thompson against Levine. Inside over Murray. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 16 points for Steph Curry.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
To the paint, here's Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Drummond's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
In attack mode inside, the best of Drummond comes out when he's being decisive.
Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Thompson against Levine. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
And right there is why Thompson is one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. Amazing strength by him to muscle those shots up while getting hit.
The Warriors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. The Warriors making a switch here. Bell's checked in. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Lakers. Here's George, and another basket for the Lakers.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Durant against George. Durant finds Curry. Laverne. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
For 3, Murray, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Curry against Murray. Earn up top. Pass to Bell. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. They double team Curry. Laverne. And it's sent back by Drummond. Left side Levine. Over Thompson. And Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Here's Bell. And no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Murray with it. 8 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
Trey Lyles checked in for the Lakers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Levine. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Thompson against Brogdon. To the middle, here's Drummond, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. Thompson passes to Bell. He kicks to Curry. The pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter. Murray against Curry. To the paint. Here's Muscala. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Laverne kicks to Bell. Trying to get open is Thompson. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Laverne. And Murray. Here we go. Here's Muscala. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Muscala's got 9.
Great eye contact. Guys working in tandem in the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
We talk about Durant being the total package. This is the perfect example. Exceptional pass.
For 3, Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Bell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lyles got 6 rebounds in the game. Brogdon against Thompson. Brogdon finds Drummond. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
And some changes here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee comes in for Laverne, and it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Lakers. Curry passes to Thompson. Lyles against Iguodala. It's Curry outside. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Murray against Curry. Here's Adebayo. Here's Muscala, and he dunks it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Warriors trail by 5. Curry with the bounce pass. And Bell kicks to Curry. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Down low, here's Adebayo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Curry dishes to Iguodala. Passes to Thompson. Five to shoot. Rebound by Muscala.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Warriors trail by 7.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Curry against Murray. McGee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The free throw off from McGee. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Thompson finds Curry. Iguodala against Wyatt. Back to Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Steph Curry, Steve, the #1 selling jersey in the league for the last 3 consecutive seasons. For all the attention, he seems remarkably unaffected.
Just the way he was raised. A great family. His father, Dale, played in the NBA, but made the kids work for things they wanted. It's not an act with Steph. It's just who he is.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also changing it up. Randall's checked in for Muscala. Zach LaVine comes in for Trey Lyles. And Curry subbed in for Jamal Murray. Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Devin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Thompson against Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. Klay Thompson came ready-made to the NBA as far as his three-point shooting goes, Steve. But what impresses you most with how he's developed the rest of his game?
Well, he was a shooter. Now he's a scorer. He can post up, he can knock it down from the mid-range, and he can make plays off the dribble now. You can tell he spent a lot of time on his footwork.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Lakers leading by 4. Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket counts.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside Curry. Cranes the 19-footer. Curry's got 23 points.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Curry way outside, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Klay Thompson understands how to adjust and how to get his shot through the defense.
Stolen by McGee. Fires from deep. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Klay Thompson.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now the feed to Randall. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts and Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Laverne, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Curry kicks to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Green. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Curry wide open. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble.
And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
Timeout called the Warriors. Paul George really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Randall. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors trail by 10. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 26 points for Steph Curry.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Green against Levine. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. Levine wide open. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Curry against Curry. Right side Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And LeBron throws it down.
And the slick pass by Curry. They're fun to watch the way the ball moves.
Curry against Curry. Inside, here's Adebayo.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. Here's Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. And it's Green with the jam.
Just another thing to love about Draymond's game. He runs the floor with a fury.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Here's Levine. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
Curry against Curry. Curry passes to Durant. Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Over Levine. The shot by Thompson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now George. To the middle. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, and went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Here's Curry, buried from 15 feet out. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
Bean passes to Adebayo. Buries it down low.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Banked in off the glass. 22 points for Klay Thompson. The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Durant against George. Adebayo, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson finds Durant. And Curry has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And LeBron throws it down.
You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
Levine looking around. George against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, George over Durant. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors trail by 5. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get out of jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Here's Adebayo. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Levine dishes to George. Back to Levine. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. George against Durant. Kicks it to Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. Another shot. And it's LeVert missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Levine passes to George. To the inside. Randle no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Down low, Laverne with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And then Durant with the dunk.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
On the wing, George. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Durant against George. Stolen by George. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant, wide open, he fires. The offensive rebound.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
George against Green. And George kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Durant. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Down low, here's Randle. Money!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Thompson surveying the floor. Ball's knocked loose. For the 3. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Timeout called the Lakers. And here is Murray. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Seth Curry is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Paul George. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.